Hi ladies and gentlemen, Non Road Usr here again. This is a bit of an update to my video entitled 2015 UK General Election Part 4. As you will probably be aware, the result for the by-election in the constituency of Haywood and Middleton was won by the Labour Party, but only by a very slim margin of 617 votes apparently. Okay, now I think that's pretty tight, you know. And the neighbouring constituency, I believe, is Clacton, where of course UKIP's the guy who defected over from the Conservative Party, somebody Carswell, can't remember his first name, excuse me. he won the first seat in Parliament for the UKIP party, so you know, right on brothers. If you've seen my 2015 election Wheel of Fortune or whatever the heck I called it, you'll have realised that that was a deciding factor in me voting UKIP at the forthcoming general election, because as far as I'm concerned, you know, it's a modern equivalent of just sticking a pin in, you know, a piece of paper and the eyes shut, who shall I vote for? Round and round and round the pin goes, bonk, and wherever it lands, you know, that's the deal. This is how stupid politics has become these days, I guess, you know. Some people vote for the candidate in their area because he looks nice or he sounds nice, or, you know, nothing to do with policies, you know. And by the way, I would imagine to the majority of the electorate, you know, obviously I can't substantiate this, but I would imagine to the majority of the electorate, given that in previous instances, you know, going back historically, that excuse me again, whenever a political party issues a manifesto before the election, right, you know, and it all sounds sweet and rosy and everything's lovely and we'll do this and we'll do that, and then it's got, all of a sudden, once they are elected, you know, they kind of find a whole pile of reasons why all of a sudden they can't do that anymore, right? So it's all tosh, really, right? But so excuse me. So this is why I kind of tend to take the mickey a little bit with these political clowns, right? And it's not just Labour, you know. It's a whole plethora of politicians, you know. But let's just focus on Labour for the purpose of this video, right? Now, excuse me again. On my general election part 4 video, I received a comment from a person, and I suspect, I have an idea who this person is, because I think I've been communicating with him on Twitter under another name that he has on Twitter, I think, right? Obviously I can't confirm this, it's just my suspicion, but either way, whether he is or he isn't, right, this person who's left this comment on my election part 4 video, I believe has some connection to the Labour Party in some way, in other words a vested interest. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this comment, the screen grab of this comment, and my reply to his comment or her comment, right, over the top of this video. I'm going to shut up now for a few seconds to allow you to either pause the video to read it, or, you know, if you're a fast reader, right. So I'm going to shut up now and allow you to read it, and then we'll go on to discuss it, okay? Right, that should be long enough, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't get all, you know, enough time to read it, then go back and pause it and have a look at it. Right, so this comment, right, Anna Turley isn't the MP for Redcar. Ian Swales is. All things being equal, she should take the seat in May 15. If you get your ducks in order and your facts right, you never know. People may begin to take you seriously. Don't hold your breath, though. Right? Now, that's a fairly, you know, what's the word? It's kind of trying to bait a negative reaction from myself. That's my opinion, right? It's certainly a very strange thing to post, right? And obviously this person who's made this comment on my video obviously has been very selective. I don't think when they made that comment they'd actually seen my video in its entirety. So I think they've just been selective, you know, they've gone to skipped up a bit, you know, possibly past the 5-minute mark, because if you'll notice in my reply, ladies and gentlemen, I said, excuse me, I said, I think you will find, I said at about 5 minutes into the video, ... quote, I believe, brackets, don't quote me on this, she is the Labour MP for Redcar, unquote, right? Well, actually, that wasn't strictly an accurate quote, because I'd inserted the word Labour. Just reviewing the video again, I didn't say Labour. I said everything else, but I didn't say Labour. What I said was, in the video, she is the MP for Redcar, right? Now that was at 5 minutes into the video. The comment that this person's made is appertaining to things that I said after the 5-minute mark. So for all intents and purposes, as far as I'm concerned, what I said prior to what this person is saying negates what they are actually saying, because I'd already made my standpoint clear if they had cared to look at the video in its entirety. And then I go on and say, I don't care if people take me seriously or not. I have no vested interest in politics. I'm just a member of the electorate and therefore not out to impress anyone, but I, like you, am entitled to an opinion, which is true, ladies and gentlemen, right? Now, excuse me again, I get the underlying impression, again, I could be wrong, you know, but my impression is that unless somebody comes along and says to somebody in the Labour Party, look, Mr. Labour Party member, you know, I think the sun shines out of the Labour Party's porthole, right, then they just want to shut you down and they don't want you to have an opinion, right? And if that's the case, then really, in reality, what they're trying to do is curb free speech, and that is fundamentally wrong in the United Kingdom. You know, this is, you know, curbing of free speech is more akin to what you would find in certain states overseas, right? Not in the UK. You know, obviously there are certain things you can't say. We all know what they are, right? And I don't think anybody in the right mind would want to say those sort of things. But when you're saying things like this, right, which is basically not racist, it's not inciting terrorism or blah de blah de blah, right? It's just an individual's opinion, and then you get some person coming on like berating you for it, right? All that indicates to me is that the Labour Party are anti-free speech, and if that's the case, I don't want them anywhere near the Houses of Parliament. And if that is also the case, ladies and gentlemen, that they are indeed anti-free speech, the whole country as the electorate should be very, very, very concerned and worried. Okay? Put your spin on that, Mr. Miliband, or anyone else from the Labour Party. I ran my reply through my spin doctor, and he said it was okay, so we're alright on that score. But, you know, make of it what you will, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, that's it. Quick, I just, you know, thought I'd get that in to show you exactly what's going on with these people, because, you know, they're a strange bunch, you know, really strange for me. Maybe it's just politics. Maybe it's not just the Labour Party that is strange. Maybe, you know, I'll find out that there's another political party out there who are very strange. Who knows? You know, maybe what I should do is try and set up the Non Road Usr party, right? You know, hit the comments on this video if you'd like to possibly vote for Non Road Usr party, and you know, if I get enough comments, perhaps we'll think about setting it up. I'm sure I couldn't do any worse than these pack of idiots, you know, but we shall see. Right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. As you know, I'm Non Road Usr, the person that lots of people love to hate, and I love that. As you know, I've said that in other videos. I really don't care. I have no agenda at all, unlike other people, as you've just seen on this, you know, thing. Right, that's it. Have a great evening. Bye.